The December holidays are about a month away, and while exercising and dieting is not exactly a quick fix, it is always good to start at some point at least. So I've got Elske with me today. I'm willing to put my booty on the line so she can show us a couple of exercises. Hopefully this won't hurt too much, but let's see. I'll survive this. Right. If we, I don't know, I like my arms. See, we can start with the arms perhaps.
Okay, it's 2 exercises. The first one, which is the easiest, if we can incorporate a step or a little bench that you've got that's maybe knee height or even lower. Basically start off by sitting on the bench, moving forward, and you're going down and up. The important thing here to remember is that your elbows point backwards when you go so they don't flare out.
So you have to point your elbows out.
Hands turn to the front. Okay, just move away from the seated position and you bend down in your elbows and up again and down and up. The important thing to notice here is not to use your hips at all.
Okay.
Your knees and your hips basically forms a 90-degree angle, and from there it's your elbows bending and pushing yourself up again.
It works.
Important thing to remember, elbows pointing to the back.
And how many reps would you do?
I think to start off with 3 sets, one with 15 reps, the second set with 12 reps, and the third rep with 10 reps. Second exercise for bingo wings, it also targets your chest. It's the incline push-up, where again you can use the step. You go into incline position, hands facing forward. You're going to aim down at your chest to touch the step and push up again. Important thing to remember, your elbows should not go out. Okay, so elbows turned in, and they're going to go past your body like a crocodile and push up again.
I'm weak.
All right, and again with this, remember that your core should be stabilized at all times, so you shouldn't hang down and your bum shouldn't be in the air. So you should get a nice straight angle with your body, go down, keep the position and push up again.
And how many reps?
Let's do the same, also 3 sets, 15 reps, 12 reps, 10 reps. Just normal sit-ups. You can go lie flat on your back, knees slightly bent, arms stretched out above you, and use your, initially you don't want to use your arms to pull yourself up, but if your abs are too weak, you can use a little bit of the swing with your arms to pull you up. Otherwise, try to use your arms as little as possible. So you just bring your arms up over your body and roll yourself up, and you go down again. And up again.
And the idea would be for your feet to stay flat
For your
on the
feet to stay
ground.
flat on the ground and use as little of a swing as possible.
Okay. And again the same, 15, 12.
12, 10.
10.
The second one that we can also use for the abs, also in the same position, lying flat. Here you would lift your shoulders from the floor, your hands slightly touching the ground, and you're going to swing from side to side. Okay, and this would target your oblique muscles here on the side. So your shoulders are from the floor, lifted from the floor at all times. And I'd say you can go 20 reps, counting 1, 2, 3, counting in that manner up until you reach 20 reps, and you can do 3 sets of that as well. Okay, so for legs, a very good exercise, or one of the best exercises for legs, are lunges. So lunges would just be, it's just a normal step forward and go down and back again. With walking lunges, the most important thing to remember is the closer you step forward from the foot standing, and if you go down, you work more on your quadriceps, whereas when you step further forward, you work more on your hamstrings and your glutes. Also important to remember, if you master the walking lunges, try and maybe take something that's weighted to add some resistance to the exercise, whether it's 2 dumbbells that you've got or whether it's something that's weighted on each arm. Obviously of the same weight, it would just add a little bit more resistance, so you'll have a better effect.
And you're just keeping your arms straight.
Just keeping the arms straight and just step forward and up again. I can show you 2 exercises for the glutes. The one is just a normal squat. If we turn sideways, just to show you the proper form. With a squat, it is important that when you go and sit back, you need to, or when you go down, you need to go and sit back. So it needs to feel like you're going to sit on a chair. Your thighs needs to be parallel to the floor, and when you go down, your knees must not pass your toes. So your knees must stay on top of your heels at all times during going down. You need to be able to see your toes.
So you want to keep a 90-degree.
Keep a 90-degree angle up until your thighs are parallel to the floor, and come up. And when you come up, contract your glutes as hard as you can, and down again. And up again.
So
second one, which is very effective, is step ups. So again, you can use a step or a bench, maybe knee or a little bit higher, leg into a 90-degree angle, step up slowly, and step down again. And there again, you do 15, 12, 10 reps, all reps on one side before you move over to the other side. The important thing with this exercise is not to shoot yourself up and drop down. You need to use the leg that is working to bring yourself up slowly and to take yourself down slowly as well.
So I hope you guys will at least attempt to try this at home. How long would you say this might take?
I'd say, I don't think it will take longer than half an hour. 20 minutes to half an hour, nothing more.
So there you go.